Oh, that's cool.
Okay, yeah, we're live. We've got Jill, the private investigator, with us.
Was I coughing? Oh, gross. Did it catch me coughing? Hi.
I don't know because I know it's on a delay, so I'm not sure how long when it actually went live.
Oh, okay.
You guys, we're here. We made it. Sorry we're a little bit late, but we got it figured out. And wow, your spot looks like, look at my spot. It looks all like weird. I have my bed there.
Well,
so I want to tell, I got my walls, everybody. They're downstairs. They're really heavy, so I need to get help bringing them up. But I'm just nervous. I hope the color's the right color. I picked, because you pick a color because they wrap it with a color, you know?
yeah.
And I picked like a maroon color, but now I'm thinking, I don't know. I hope it's, I was originally I picked black, but then I'm like, it'll drown me out because of my dark hair. Like the black might not have been a good idea. So I didn't pick black. I picked like a maroonish red. Anyway.
Well,
so,
couldn't you, if you decided you didn't want that color, couldn't you put, like a felt or something over it to change it?
Wait a minute. I'm going to hang my tapestry thing on my channel over top of it. I just remembered that.
Yeah.
I have it downstairs. Yeah. And you're right. I could cover it anyway. But you're right. Yeah, I'm planning on hanging that. Okay. You reminded me. Thanks. Yeah, that'll be good.
Work. Hi, everybody.
You could say hi. Go ahead. Can you see the chat? You have the chat up?
Yeah, I can see it in front of me on the laptop.
Okay, cool. So we're going to let Jill do a lot of talking because like I told you guys last night, I had to take that live down last night. I'll explain later. It's just, so if you guys, I know a lot of people were wondering because sometimes when I have to make things private, it's not because it's like anything that, I don't know. It's usually because who was there last night? I don't know if you guys, anybody that was here that was there last night, but anyway, but yeah, so like I said, I haven't been following the case very closely. At first I did, and then I'm trying to play catch up basically. So Jill's been on it. You've been freaking like every detail. So I don't know. You guys go check out her channel. She just started a channel. Well, how long ago was that? Like a week or two ago? Not that long ago.
No, right? It was about a month ago now, I think.
Was it already a month? Okay.
Yeah.
That went fast.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while already. But now I don't have to do all my videos with a part 1, 2, and 3 on them. Now I can edit them and put them together. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Somebody told me in the comments it was too long. And I said, hey, I told you in the description it was long on the original video. I warned you.
Well, you could always do it in parts, but instead of it just cutting out, like you could like end it and then do another part if you wanted to do it. But mine are long. I have a lot of long ones too. So it's up to you.
It was actually like 2 videos that I ended up just putting in one is what I did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it ended up being a long one. Yeah.
You guys, so hopefully next time I do a live, I should have my walls up. You guys, I'm so excited. I'm nervous because what if I didn't measure right and they don't fit? Because my measurements, it was like a perfect fit. Like the size of my desk, the size of where my dresser is, the size I have, it was like it should fit perfect. So what if I'm a little
You'll get it and it'll be like a phone booth. You can't hardly turn around in it like a phone booth.
Oh shoot. But anyway, it's supposed to be soundproof. Like, cause I kind of like having my bed. I think it is kind of cool. Just, it feels like, but the reason I got the walls is just because they're soundproof walls. And that was what's the most important is it's not necessarily that I want the walls, it's because I want to be soundproof for my sake and for the people living here's sake. But anyway.
I get it. Trust me. I started a video the other day and I was like, it was the long one. I was about 45 minutes into it. And my neighbors started drilling the steps outside the window. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I've had lawnmowers and stuff. Isn't it amazing how much you could hear, especially when do you have your microphone? Like I have a microphone, like when you get like a good microphone or just any microphone, like it picks up so much. So like you wouldn't think like you could hear a lawnmower or stuff, but these microphones pick up so much. Like you might not notice it if you're sitting in the room, but because of the mics picking it up, it comes through on the videos. So yeah.
Right.
Um,
So what's going on? Has there been anything new in the last couple hours? I've been kind of glancing over at the chat to see if there's anything new.
that's what I was going to ask you. Whatever happened? I don't
Mhm.
know. I haven't been. So you said they got 2 hits yesterday, or explain that, what you heard yesterday.
Well, I don't know. I think it was what, 3 passive hits, or was it 2 passive hits
I don't.
and a
The
full
last
hit?
you told me was 1 passive and 1 full, but there might have been more after
Well,
that.
I think they brought another dog in, and
Okay,
it
okay,
did the same, or was it a couple other dogs, and the same thing happened. So if
okay.
I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, please do, because I don't want to be spreading
I
false
wouldn't know, but maybe we'll
information.
see. Because yeah, we talked about it a little bit last night. I was talking about like what you had told me because I didn't even
Oh, really?
just about like about the hits and stuff. Because somebody mentioned like, oh, they might have found her. They're coming close. And I told him how you were telling me about that, but I don't know because I haven't looked into it. I was hoping you could just inform me on any new
Well,
updates or what about the search? How's that search? Is it
well,
still going on?
Christina Baker just said that Barry let a couple people search the
Oh,
property, and
okay.
that's cool.
Oh,
That's a
hey,
good
Christina.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move. I mean,
Why
the
wouldn't he? I
song
mean,
that
that just is so weird that he doesn't. Doesn't he realize how bad that looks? Like,
I
what
hope
do you,
he's realizing by now. Come on, if he's
he sh-
not, there's no hope for him. I don't mean to be rude, but
no. Do you think that there's a possibility that he put her on his property and that's why, or no, it's just that he's just being I don't know. What
I
do you
think
think?
yeah, I think that was it. I don't know that, but I think maybe that he might have just been, I don't know, a Mr. How he comes across as Mr. Aggressive and gonna flex his muscles. And I hate to say this, but I don't know. I think that maybe he chose to speak to Lauren for a reason because she's a female, and I don't know. I really believe that in my heart because that's just his nature. I
Oh,
mean, I'm not saying it's something bad wrong, it's just I think
no,
his
no.
nature. I
Yeah, I mean,
really
I'm sure
do.
there was a reason he chose to only speak to her. Definitely, yeah. She
Yeah.
like we were talking about that on the phone. I think you're right about that, definitely, because she's not like that very aggressive type interviewer and not
Right.
she's more
Right.
passive and just I don't know,
Well,
like it's what
she's the only person he was talking to, and she also had to tread lightly because of that.
yeah.
She didn't wanna, turn him away to where he wasn't talking to anybody either.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
mean
I
any
get
bad.
it.
I don't think she's a bad interview. I'm just saying
No, I don't
she's
either. I
kind of
just
more
think
like
that's her
how I
nature as
would be.
well.
I'm
I
more like
agree.
that. Like I'm more like kind of a passive, but it could be a technique that she's using. You're right, just to kind of
Mm,
you want to make sure that he feels open and trusts you and feels like he's in control. So if she's good
right.
enough, like maybe she is really in control and making him seem like that. I don't know. I haven't
She
watched.
may be
I never heard
she
that.
may be
Yeah,
playing the fox,
she
She
might.
may be
Yeah,
playing the fox. You never know.
she might.
I swear you don't.
I still haven't
So,
heard that. I still haven't listening to that phone call. I gotta listen to that. I still have not listened to it. I'm so far
oh my
behind. That's what I'm
gosh.
saying. So how
You
did
know
she
what?
do?
Listen,
What?
I looked at this again. I'm turning like him. Listen, but I had looked at a few sentences he said. I think it was 3 sentences, and that man said the word I think it was 6 or 7 times, and I thought, holy cow, wow.
Man, yeah.
It's just
Um,
things like that, that make you that I don't know, and his not saying anything, but I'm glad he let people search today. That's a huge step. And I also heard that I don't know if it's true. I haven't seen any pictures that him and his daughter were at the vigil, and I guess law enforcement stayed close to him, in case anybody, I guess, tried something.
oh,
And he had a turquoise mask over his face and a cowboy hat. I don't know. I haven't seen any pictures. I don't know if that's true, but
wow. So wait,
I,
only one of his daughters was with him?
that's what I read. I don't know that
Yeah,
if
tell me
that's the
about
truth.
that. Is
I
he
haven't seen
living with
pictures.
his daughters right now, or what's going on with the whole family situation? Are they with him or what?
One daughter, I think one daughter is at school. I don't know, but I think one's with him. I'm not really sure, but you know what? Those girls have been through so much. I mean, they weren't even there at the time. And I just feel bad for them that, I just think that they've been through a lot. But their dad, on the other hand, I just think that he could have said and done a lot by now that he hasn't. And that's why people are, I think, looking at him sideways, And then when he does come out and speak, it's to defend himself. It's not to say anything about this woman. And man, that breaks my heart for her,
Mm-hmm. I just wonder how they feel, like I would like to interview them or just to hear what, just how, I don't know. I mean, it would be, are they like on their dad's side, do you think? Or what do you,
I don't have a clue. I don't know. But I mean, I wonder how many people he let search today and where he let them search. I'm curious about that. I wonder if law enforcement is going to make any kind of statement soon, because they seem to be so tight-lipped, and now with all this going on and the stuff that they had supposedly, I guess, was going to check out or get a warrant for. So I'm curious to see how it turns out and if law enforcement makes a statement about it, if they do at all.
So talk about, do you want to share like any of your theories or any of your input on this? Because you got, no?
I mean, I really don't know what happened, but I question when it happened.
Well, share some of it. I mean, like some of the stuff that you've already shared on your channel. So why not? Because not everybody has seen all your videos, or maybe not even seen any. Now they'll maybe hopefully go to your channel.
I think that he's very deceptive in his speech, but I don't know. I mean, if the guy feels cornered too, I don't know, but I think he did something, and I hate to say that, but I hope that I'm proven wrong. But I think he's definitely telling some fibs about a few things, and not real upfront. He hasn't spoken, and then he comes out defending himself against these two people that work for him. But yet, they were perfectly fine to work for him before, and they were trustworthy enough. But now they're not. They're not trustworthy. So that's why I wonder how many people he let on the property and stuff, who he deemed, trustworthy to come on the property and look, because I feel like he was very selective when it came to who he spoke to. So I'm wondering if he was that hands-on and picky when it came to who he let search today.
Yeah. I mean,
that would be interesting to know.
I guess maybe he could use the excuse that he's afraid for his safety. That's why he's not letting anybody on his property. I'm sure that's what his point is, but which I guess I see that, because a lot of people they do not like him and they think he did it, and people are crazy. Some people do crazy things, so I guess I could see that part. But if he had like some kind of security, maybe if they're doing a search, couldn't he get like law enforcement involved, let them do their search, and him be protected still in the same time? Or
the problems I have with that is if he was truly fearful at all, why in the heck was he out there, out in the woods on his property, out away from the home, not, sheltered? So I don't think it was necessarily fear. I think that you're right, that he could have had law enforcement there, and that may be what he did today. That's why I'm very curious to see what this is about. I really want to know if he hand chose him.
Yeah, I mean, but they already like searched his house, twice.
Well, also though, that makes me wonder, didn't he have a couple of people that he was friends with staying there at the house with him that were part of the search team? Is that who he let search the property?
Wait, say that again. Somebody that he was there, or say that again. I missed what you said.
From what I understand, he had a couple of friends that are staying at the house with him, and they're part of the search team, I guess. So I'm wondering if maybe they're the ones he let search the property, or was it just, randomly selected out of the group? I'm curious to
Mm.
know who he let search.
Yeah, that's true. Wonder if that'll come out. So do you know if you were telling me on the phone how Lauren, he like agreed to do an interview with her, but now she's not covering the case or whatever came about that. Is she still covering it or no?
The first day, I don't think there's been anything that's been said that is 100% for sure. I haven't seen anything anyway, and I've asked in a million groups for someone to show me a link to something. But I guess that first day, not only did law enforcement back out, but then I guess Lauren Scharf was no longer going to be there that day. And she asked him, are we going to go ahead and do our online interview on camera interview while we're there? And he said yes. And then she said, so you're going to be there? And he said, absolutely. But then none of them showed up. Those two didn't show up, or unless that was him, with the mask and the hat on. But like I said, I haven't seen a picture. And then the law enforcement, I guess, backing out. I don't
You're saying
know.
that was at the search, so he was there? I misunderstood you. The
Someone
mask.
someone said that he was. It's been said in a lot of
Oh.
groups, but I have not seen any pictures of it. They said that he was there and I guess had a mask on, a cowboy hat. Like I said, I haven't seen anything.
So what made you originally think he wasn't there then?
Just because all the news and everyone there reporting on it had not seen him and said that they'd looked for him.
Okay, I see. Huh.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
it makes you wonder.
Yeah.
You think he would have been smart to go. Yeah, there's...
Right, exactly. But I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see about this. But I guess FBI is supposed to go to this site where the dogs hit, and they don't know what the second one is, the full hit. I guess they don't know where it's at exactly. They haven't told. But
Wow.
yes, I'm kind of curious to see where that one is at and what they found, and if it is of significance towards the case at all.
I know. Wow, that's going to be interesting one.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but with the cadaver dogs hitting, that's I don't know. Will they hit when it comes to anything but a human? Will they hit on another dead animal? Do you know?
I don't know, guys. Let's see what the chat says, because I really honestly don't know. Because you think, was it a hit off of like her scent though, or was it a hit off of just a body, or how did they get something that had her scent on it by any chance?
I don't know. I guess they were just cadaver dogs, so I'm assuming they were
Okay.
just looking for the cadaver scent.
Okay.
And so I'm not sure, but I think that's where is that where the dog had gone, or dogs had gone repeatedly, or was it the other place by the beach where they had several dogs go, I guess.
Okay, so Ace, I don't know. That's what I have no idea. I don't. Does anybody know? They say
Only
cadaver.
human
Yeah.
remains? Okay, so it's only
Oh, and then
human
Christina said that
remains.
too. So yeah. So,
Ugh,
oh man. I
yeah,
guess it's kind of good. I mean, it's good if so they could finally find her, but then it's sad because then it just makes it official that she's gone. You know what I'm saying?
right. You still hold out some kind of hope for it.
I know.
But I think at the end of the day, as days keep ticking by, it's probably not likely. And her family's even come to that.
Yeah.
I think they're grieving now, and they've understood that she probably isn't there. Well, Andy even told People magazine, it came out, what was it, yesterday or the day before, that that she was murdered. And he believes that there is domestic violence or something, maybe. I don't know. But I guess she had gotten involved with some kind of domestic violence meetings. But I
Oh,
don't know.
what?
but I don't know if she was helping. I took it as she was helping, but I don't know exactly.
Oh, okay. But that could have been her way to kind of like work her way in to feel comfortable enough to open up herself. Maybe you never know,
You
because
never know.
some
That's a
people
good
are
point.
ashamed of it, or they're scared, or they don't want to put their husband
Yeah,
out there like that. And she might have been just feeling it out. And
that's a
man,
really good point. Yeah, I didn't really think of that. But I guess he said that he found that out on the search. I don't know how, but he said that he heard that she was involved with the meetings with women's domestic abuse
so do you
victims
think? I
meetings.
mean, well, I know you don't want to say. It's probably a hard question. I was gonna say, do you think she was being abused by him? But I know it's a little touchy what we can say, because even if we
Yeah,
say our opinion, we're not saying for sure. We're just trying to make like our best educated guess on just everything we know. But I know it is touchy. It is, but
I
um,
think, let me put it this way. I think the way he comes across in everything that we've seen and heard, can you imagine it being on a comfort level behind closed doors? That's what I'm thinking about, and I'm like, ew. And if because her friend Teresa, and I saw Teresa in the chat, she said she used, I think, a great word, because I said everything that I've seen and heard from Suzanne, she seems like the most sweet, docile creature. And Teresa said, yes, she was very meek. And I thought, you know what? That's perfect. That describes exactly what I was thinking and that vibe I was getting from it. And so you've got a very meek, just a sweet person, an easygoing person. So I guess it would take that yin and yang for it to work so long, but I can
yeah.
see where it would be easy for the overbearing part to bleed over heavily onto her and make it uncomfortable, if that makes sense.
Mm,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm just reading
hi
some of these.
Teresa.
Let's see what we got in
Yeah, I don't know.
here.
Has anyone heard anything else other than the FBI is there? Or the FBI actually digging? Did they get the warrant? Well, you know what, Miss Snail? I have thought a lot about that today. She said that everyone wants Barry to be guilty, but he's not. You know what? I felt bad for a while today, and I thought, gosh, I really feel like I'm pointing the finger at him. But then I got to thinking it about everything he's not done and the things he's done, the things he's said, why he's done them and said them, not for the search of Suzanne. And I thought, no, this this mindset built up for a reason. It wasn't just because he was came out some guy, hey, help me find my wife. No, with him in the very beginning, he said it was a private matter. Well, why is that a private matter? Your wife is missing. That doesn't make sense. But I mean, I understand the man is innocent, and that's why I think it's great that he let some people search today. I'm curious to see who he let search, and if he handpicked them or if it was just random people. And I kind of hope he did have law enforcement go with him, so that
Yeah.
to protect everybody, not just him and not just the searchers, but to protect everybody.
Read this. Did you hear about this? Do you see on the
What
screen?
is it?
Huh. I don't know. It says Andy picked up crucial documents today. I assume divorce docs. What's that? Did you hear about that? I don't know. What? Huh. Like that she was.
Well, he said that it's been earlier on. It's been at least a couple of weeks, I would think. He said that he had gotten secondhand information that she may have been wanting a divorce.
That she.
He
You're saying
said that
she.
yeah, if you
You said.
Google Chris, or if you look on YouTube, it's Chris Moore and then Andy Mormon. If you put that in the search bar on YouTube, it'll take you to that interview. But yeah, That's what he said.
Wow. So that's not looking good either. Because, I mean,
no. So if
wow.
they're, who knows if those rumors are true, though?
I
I mean,
know.
it's
But we're allowed
hard
to
to
discuss them,
say.
right? As long as we're not saying like this is a fact, it's just a rumor. I mean, I think it's okay to discuss it as a rumor and
Right?
if I don't know, just be careful on making people
That's
realize
why
it's not for sure, but
that's why I try not to say that, he's lied, because I don't know if he's lied, but is there deception in his speech? Absolutely. So I do think that there is deception in the man's speech. Whether he's lied or not, I don't know that. But I got to thinking, I think what made me feel bad today, to be honest, is I got to thinking about that case. Remember in Texas, Heidi, what was her name, where her best friend did it?
oh, Heidi Broussard, is that what it
Yeah,
was?
that sounds right. That's
Oh my
right. I think
god, I
Broussard.
forgot about that.
And
Megan
and
Faramuska or
remember,
whatever. Oh,
yes,
yeah.
and remember the husband just did not read well at all on camera,
Yeah.
and everybody was like, okay, what did the husband do? And if
Yeah.
he could have come home on lunch, because he was working for a moving company to where he might have
Yeah.
had a little bit of freedom and stuff,
Yeah.
and then come to find Broussard, yep. And then finally come to find out, it was the thing that's always possible, but not probable in most
Mm-hmm.
cases, and made us all go, okay, we feel really bad
Yeah.
now.
I had to take down my
So,
video because I did a video like reading his body language kind of and just things he was saying and just kind of analyzing it. And I had to take him down because I was wrong. I mean, but there was
yeah,
deception. There was something going on with him though. There was, and I don't know what it was. I think it's because he didn't really treat her very well. And maybe there was some abuse from what friends
right.
were saying. So
There may have
it was coming
been.
out in his behavior, but it wasn't because of what we all thought. So yeah.
Right, right. Well, it seems like a few people have been looking over that case and thinking about it, and I'm wondering if people haven't done the same thing and go, "Gosh, that guy, man, he really did read bad on camera." I mean, I'm not laughing at him, but I'm just laughing at the fact that it was so, I don't know, it looked so bad, and it was just that man's natural and then nervous self.
Uh,
I will be the first one. I swear I will. If this turns out like that, I'll be the first one to make a video saying, I am so very sorry.
yeah.
I think I'm second guessing myself because of that case, but I guess maybe that's a good thing too. It
I,
couldn't be too bad.
I know that case changed the way I do things a lot because I'm not so quick to put up videos like that anymore because I don't know. Yeah, I'm always second guessing myself when I'm like, wait, I better be
Right,
very careful.
right.
Just make me more careful because we all like most of us followed the Chris Watts case, so we
Yes,
just saw
yeah,
like, oh my god, it's a repeat, and I
right.
don't know, it was just wow, yeah. Man, I wonder when that trial's coming. That's an interesting. That was just such a weird outcome that her best friend did that. It was just so wow, just so crazy. When
I don't know. I
that
see once in a while, like when stuff like that starts getting ready for court, it'll be on Scott Reich's channel. I noticed that he puts stuff like that up. What's he call it? On the docket or something, I think. Yeah, I think it's
I
called
don't
on the docket. And he'll tell you when court cases are coming about. So
know.
he
I would like
usually
to.
does. He's usually pretty good about it.
Yeah. Well, he's a lawyer, so yeah,
Well, I
that's
think that's why he does it, and I think that's why he has that little segment that he calls on the docket, and he brings up, the court cases.
uh,
But
um.
yeah, I are we pleased that
Oh, somebody said this. Look, you mentioned that maybe that was the case too. Remember, Jill, that maybe it was for a safety thing because you said there's people saying that she was getting threatened, maybe or something, right,
yeah.
Lauren?
Yeah, I did read that, but like I said, I've never seen where the news station has released anything or that she has released anything stating why, just that she tweeted that she wouldn't be there, but I don't know that she has put anything up there stating why.
But did she tweet that she's off the case? I mean, did she ever come
Well,
out and say that at all, or no?
whoa, wait a minute. Hang on. It's going too fast. It says she was pulled. Go look at her Twitter. The news station is saying that she had another assignment. Oh, really?
There
Another
has to be a
assignment.
reason for that. That's just an excuse,
Huh. Next on the docket. Yep. But yeah, that's, huh.
I
So,
actually, from the minute this happened, I hoped it wasn't Barry. I wanted him to be innocent. I didn't want it to be Barry. You know what I'm saying?
you know what?
Just to go back to what people are saying, everybody wants it to be him so bad. I swear that's not the case for me. I don't want it to be him. I'm hoping that everybody's wrong and it's not him, to be honest, because
Yes.
I don't just,
First of all, I mean, if I don't want it to be him, because who in the world wants a husband to have killed the wife and the mother of his children? Nobody ever wants that. That's crazy. And to
ever
think that maybe
daughters, then it
we
would lose.
want it because we look at true crime. Well, that's not the case either, because we would rather have a whodunit where we follow bread trails and it be a stranger if we're going to look at something like that and keep it interesting. The husband gets boring after a while. So, no, it's not that, you know, it
Oh
is
no.
what it is.
Yeah. And then even for their daughter's sake, I mean, they'll lose their mom and dad, and go to prison, and just the fact that if he did do it,
Yeah.
just on the
That's why I
family.
don't
How
like
much
talking about
harder it
him.
would be. So yeah, I honestly don't want it to be him. I really don't. But it's just
Yeah.
there's something going on. He's just not acting right. So I don't know why it is. Just from the
Well,
little that I know, and just from watching your videos, Jill, you're the only ones that I've been watching recently about the case. So.
and then I'll text you, frantic text. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. But I wish Barry would step up for a polygraph. But I mean, okay, say for instance, he didn't do anything and they might have been having trouble during that time, and he doesn't maybe want to say that. Yeah, I wouldn't want that to come out in a
They're going
polygraph.
to ask about if he had an affair and stuff like that, probably. And maybe there's something else he doesn't want to come out, just like Morgan. Maybe they're hiding like an affair or whatever, and they don't want that to come out. It might not be what we're thinking. I don't know, though.
I just can't imagine why in the world you would want to keep it a private matter if your wife was missing and you were actually trying to find her.
Well, for a polygraph, though, a polygraph isn't going to help them find her. Well, no, I guess it could, because it could clear him so they could focus on somebody else. Yeah, you're right, huh? Well, I don't know that.
And also they could rule out, a lot of places probably
Yeah, that's what I
to the
mean.
home,
They wouldn't be
depending.
wasting their time on all these sites that he was at. Maybe they would look somewhere
Right.
else. Yeah.
Well, also, I'm wondering when we'll finally know when was the last time that someone spoke to her, actually heard her voice and laid eyes on her. Because if it was out of character for her to send out all those friend requests to Andy's high school friends at midnight, who's to say that wasn't her in the afternoon? You know what I mean? We don't know unless they actually heard her voice or saw her, or did the neighbor,
Oh, I know. So who is the last person that heard her voice? They haven't said. They haven't.
No, there's not actually been an actual time said that she was alive at this time and then gone at this time, when they found her missing and they called the law enforcement in. So there hasn't been that actual time etched in that I know of. Well, I'm sure it has with FBI and CBI and stuff. I'm sure they know that, and they probably have known that since day one within, the first 10 minutes, but they haven't told anybody else, and I don't think anyone's let that information out.
So do you think? So, I wonder when her daughters last talked to her. So nobody said that either. Or when does Barry claim he last talked to her? In the morning. That's right. He said he saw her laying in bed when he left, right?
Right. She was sleeping when he left at 5 o'clock in the morning. And why is it? It instantly throws you into the Chris Watts thing. Oh gosh, she was still in bed when you left at what, 5, 6 o'clock
Think
in the
about that.
morning.
Wow,
And
you're right.
it seems like I hate to say this, but with a lot of cases like that, it's either something to that effect, or it was when the husband left for 2 hours to go to the gym type thing. And I hate to say that, but I've seen so many of them like that. But yeah, it just kind of made me go, oh my gosh, are we going down that road again? But no, it kind of drifted in another direction, obviously. But I sure wish that, I don't know, I wish they could find something, to give the family, if it's closure, just so that it's not an unknown and so stressed out for those people. I can't imagine. And they're out beating themselves, endlessly tired, looking for something.
Man. Hey, Klo, will you do me a favor? Is Klo in here? Or one of my mods, either Klo or Don Marie or one of the mods that's in here, go to Jill's channel and get a link so you could link it. So because some people are asking about her channel, and so they can link, you can link it and then they could find it. Because sometimes even when you put in like a channel name, if you have never been there or they're new or something, sometimes it doesn't even come up under the search things. I've done that where I'm like, where is it? And I don't know why. But if you have a link, then they could go right to it.
Right. Yeah, I'm really bad about that. I said in one of my last videos, I'm just going to hold up a piece of paper that has the links that I'm trying to link below so you guys can see them in case I can't get them down there. I'm so bad.
I could do it. What am I talking about? I could do a link. I'm like telling them to do it. Why couldn't I just do it?
I could probably do it too on my laptop. I'm pretty sure.
I'll do it real quick if you want to too, but I'm there right now. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want, you can too, but I'll do it throughout the chat.
I'm trying to sit up. I was getting comfortable talking to you and sinking further and further down into my chair. My hair's stuck in the pillow.
Okay. So yeah, you guys check it out because you did, you talked about his hold on, let me get this real quick.
I wanted to know that too. I've seen people ask that same question. Did Morgan move to Colorado from Indiana for a part-time landscaping job? Now, is she from?
Oh, are you serious?
Well, no, I don't know that. That's just what I've read a few times, and I don't know if it's one of those rumors going around or if maybe someone's looked her up and, has tracked her back to Indiana, which is very possible. So.
Okay, let me know if that link shows up. Oh, thanks,
it did.
Jenny and May. Is it showing up green though or blue? Because on stream side, you don't see that part for some reason. Let me go to, like, you can't, when you're on the StreamYard, you can't click on the link. But everybody here is on YouTube. I'm just on it because I'm streaming. But I'm just saying, so I can't see. I'm going to go to my chat. Hold on a second.
Yeah, we're going to have to get this fixed to where I can do it on my computer, holding my phone.
Yeah, it worked. Okay.
And plus, I'm probably bouncing everybody all over the place.
Wait, you're holding your phone? You don't have a tripod or anything to put your phone on?
Well, I have one inside my ring. I just didn't know I was going to have to use it or anything, so I didn't have it set up.
Oh God, you're holding it with your hand right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine, though. I'll just keep switching arms.
You're doing pretty good. I couldn't even tell. I mean, you're holding it pretty steady. Wow.
I was thinking that it was probably, doing this and my head bopping around all over.
I didn't even realize you're holding it, to be honest.
Yes, I am.
Let's see what people are saying. Let's see. I like your humidifier. Are you joking?
Morgan went to.
Because it happened last night. No, this is too funny. Were you here last night? Is that why you're saying that? Last night, somebody who said it. They said, "Oh, turn on your humidifier you have right there." I'm like, I don't have a humidifier here, and they're like, "Yeah, it's right there." Well, you could see like steam. It looked like there was steam, and I think this maybe it looks like it or something. I was freaking out. So I don't know if Robin, are you joking with me, or did you really see it? And you think there's a humidifier too? Because there isn't any, but. Yeah, somebody else thought that last night.
What
You see how
is?
it's like
I do
wavy?
see something. It looks like a backpack. I see it.
No, like right here, I
But
think, and then it looks like there was steam coming up last night. No, I wasn't, Michelle. I was not, but it was. I was seeing things, and then the YouTube. So you know what, you guys, there are the buttons still up here. I think it's just StreamYard for some reason. I just never noticed it before, unless maybe they just added it because there still are the YouTube buttons. Remember last night? I thought that maybe I don't know. It was crazy last night.
well,
Jill, I was looking for you. I was like, "Where is she?" But I think you're probably sleeping, huh?
well, I have to plug my catch tube, my phone cord into. So I have to, not into, it's barely clinging to life. And I have to plug it in up on my kitchen counter where they don't get up there to chew.
Oh,
So
okay.
I have to plug it in up there. And so yeah, I can't, it's out of the room and away from me. So I can't tell if it's going off or not when I charge it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Now, someone was saying that I have friends in Indiana, and there's a few background check pages that place Morgan Gentile in Indiana and in Colorado. It even mentions for cheerleading in Indiana. Huh.
That's kind
So
of
I
weird.
wonder if she did come from Indiana, or is it a Colorado? She meet him in Colorado.
How long did Barry and Suzanne live in Colorado? How long have they been there? Were they there?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess I guess he could have known her for longer than 2 years, maybe, huh? I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
know.
know. It's hard to say. I don't know if anyone has been able to, place a relationship back then. But I don't know. It's possible. Anything is possible, and you know that. But do you really think that, I don't know, that's his type of chick?
Wait, somebody. Well, let's see. Read this, Jill.
I
What is
don't see
this?
it happening. I don't
Yeah.
see it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. So you don't think that they had an affair? Is that what you're saying?
No, I really don't.
Do you think he was having an affair with anybody?
Possibly. Yeah. I mean, that's a huge possibility. He's hit it well, though. I think that something would have come out, even if it was like maybe her family or his friends or someone, you or her, you know, who wouldn't come forward. So I would think that there would be something of it by now. I would hope.
Unless if that person is involved too, though. I don't know. Who knows though?
Ugh.
So did you read what is this? Let's see. Searched the house several times, and Andy said on profile that if Suzanne was in the house, he'd go in, but she's not in there, he said. Wait, what does that
Yeah.
mean?
Well, he doesn't think that obviously she's in the house hidden up.
Oh, so he wouldn't care okay, he would just go in. I see. Okay.
Yeah. So
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
she is
that.
either because they've been
I don't
there
think
and
so, because
uh
didn't the cameras around their house, weren't they not working? And when did they stop working?
I don't know. I did hear stuff about that they were yeah. Do you know anything more about that?
No, I don't know if what the case is with that when they quit working, because I wonder if it was conveniently around Mother's Day. You know what I mean?
Okay, so she said that she doesn't think there was either. So yeah, I don't know. I did
Yeah,
watch
I'd like
her
to know.
interview and um yeah, I don't think when I was talking to you about it, Joe, and you said you think she's telling the truth too, huh?
Yeah,
Because
I
I
think
don't
she
blame her
is.
for not wanting to take a lie detector, to be honest. I mean, but I
Hmm.
know they could go the other route and be like, well, if you have nothing to hide, just take it. But legally, you
Right.
just never know because what if you do have some kind of because sometimes they're not. They could say you are and you're not. There's something biologically could. Oh my god,
I
that's a
knew
small
it. I
cat. Wait,
knew it.
is that a kitten?
A kitten. She's huge. What are you talking about?
She looks small, like a small, not like
Oh,
real small, but like she wasn't full grown yet. Maybe I.
she look at her. She's in my basket. No,
She
she's
don't look
huge.
that
She's a
big.
fat girl. She's
Really?
been fixed, so she gained a bunch of weight.
Wow, she
That's
doesn't look
actually
that big at all for some reason. But she's
That
cute.
basket is actually pretty big. I mean, I could just about sit in it myself. It's so big. It just looks small.
Do you have a dog or anything, or just are you a cat person,
Just
or
my kitties. Yeah,
how
just
many
my
kitties
kitties.
do you have?
Two.
Okay,
Two.
two kitties.
Morgan Gentile is a liar. What makes you think Morgan's lying? I want to know. I mean, I may end up thinking that too. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
want.
we have enough information
I
on
don't.
her yet.
Yeah, I don't know enough about her to really say. But from what I felt, can't say she is or not. You just kind of
Yeah.
go.
Did you read that? I was putting some of these up.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you know what's
even
funny is that somebody had commented under one of my videos. And I'm going to bring her down here in my lap and I'll show you. She's a monster. That somebody had commented in one of my videos that they thought 4 years ago at her birthday that they thought he was gay. They thought it was her gay friend. They didn't know it was Barry. Yes, they
wow.
thought it was
I don't know why I'm
her
laughing.
gay friend. So
But yeah, wow. So who said this? Somebody just commented, you're saying? On your
yeah,
video?
someone had commented on one of my videos that I guess 4 years ago at her birthday they thought that was her gay friend, and I thought that was hilarious, and I'm like, holy cow,
Okay,
he
good.
changed.
I was laughing and I felt bad, but I just got it. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny too
Well,
because
I'm wondering, has he changed that? He's changed that much in 4 years? How has he changed that much in 4 years?
oh.
That's why I
So
wondered,
this was a friend that commented, basically somebody that was at the birthday party then, right?
That's the
Huh.
way they
All
that's
right.
the way they put it. That's the way they spoke about it and said in 4 years that they could not believe the difference. They just couldn't believe it was him. They thought it was a gay friend.
Oh.
So
Here's another one by her. Oh, jeez. I don't know. I mean, oh, steroids. Yeah, you talk about that a lot. Talk a little bit about that. I've noticed.
well, I just mentioned it because I've noticed his brow bone and around his jawline. And if he's changed that much in 4 years at his age, you would think his features would have already peaked at that point in his 50s. You know what I mean? That they wouldn't be jumping like that, maybe, but I don't know. As a matter of fact, she said that she thought that he was, how'd she say it? Physiologically lacking testosterone or something, or testosterone deficient. I can't remember exactly what it was she said. So that made me think even more, wow, could that be? And after kind of suspecting it by his aggression and the way he is, his demeanor, and then the brow bone and stuff and the chiseled jawline, makes you wonder. You never know.
Oh, you're right. Wait, what do you mean, Charlie? What sub are you talking about? It says next time ask your sub to elaborate or come on your show. What sub are you talking about? Did I miss something somebody that wants to come and talk about something or huh? I don't know. So here's Teresa. Teresa says, hold on, why isn't your I have to like click on these twice to come up for some reason. And it's still not coming up. That is so
I
weird.
can't figure out where the
Where did
camera is on my new phone, so I've down and around, and I'm just like, I don't even know where to look. I'm assuming it's somewhere near the top. So
no, it won't let me click on it. Oh, there we go. There. Wow, it disappeared for a minute. Wait. So, wait, where did that? Oh yeah, on Botox. What do you? I don't know. Do you think?
his face looks kind of rough from the sun, though, for it to be Botox. So I'm not sure, but I don't know. It's possible steroids, and if something did happen and possibly he did snap, that would sure be a good reason. You know what I mean? The steroids would definitely be that extra kicker to make someone tip over the edge. He's a manly man, though. Oh gosh, I swear. I'm laughing in my head because I saw a meme today and people were kind of talking about that in his cowboy boots and then or I'm sorry, it wasn't a meme, it was a GIF that she shared in the comments and the thing she wrote with it was hilarious. But it had this guy kicking up his cowboy boots and it was funny. I keep thinking about it now.
Wait, a gift that you share in the comments. What do you mean? I don't know
No,
what.
a GIF she had shared in the comments. People were talking about the same thing as far as the feminine side, and then they
Yeah.
brought up his cowboy boots, and then she shared a GIF in the
Oh,
comments
okay. I thought you were saying
of
a
a
gift.
guy kicking
Like,
his cowboy boots up with a pair of shorts on, and yeah, it was funny.
oh, that's funny. Um, he's a meth head. No, I don't think it's on meth. A couple few people are saying they think he's on meth, but I don't see that. What do you
Yeah,
think?
somebody commented, I believe that too about steroids. Barry changed and he had bad mood swings, both of them always tanned.
You don't think there's a chance that it will go cold, this case, do you? I mean,
You know what? I feel in my heart, and I may be so very wrong. Like I said, I'm just, I don't know, guessing, I guess, theorizing. But I think FBI and CBI have a lot.
okay.
I think that's why they're so tight. It's either they've got a lot is why they're so tight-lipped and they're kind of waiting in hopes of maybe finding remains, or is it that they don't have, hardly anything and that's why they're so tight-lipped? I wonder which way it goes. I don't know. I hope it's not like a Susan Powell or
I hope
who
not.
was or the crazy what was
Well, at least they got Frazee though. But yeah, just because of
Kelsey
health
Barrett.
for
They
her.
never they still never did bring her remains home though.
Man.
So it's kind of sad. I was looking in the comments and someone had talked about that this search could ruin a possible court case, people trampling around if they did find something. But then again, if they found her, I guess it would probably be worth it because they get to bring her home.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I guess what's more important?
Somehow found alive. Yeah, I know. Red like wine. But I feel like that hope.
I hope so. I really do. But where they live is such a huge, vast, untamed, wild place is what a lot of us are used to. And there's a lot of hiding places there. And if you have the right kind of tools and stuff, it could be an even more secretive hiding spot. So it's hard to say. I hope and pray.
Uh, I think so. I think something's about to happen soon with what you told me last night with the hits and stuff. Maybe that I don't know. Maybe they are close. I hope.
I saw a lot of people talking in different areas, and I'm going to ask to see if anybody in chat has any kind of opinion on it either way. If it turned out to be, say, that Barry Morphew was guilty and they found evidence on him, do you think that he's spiraling out and he'd lose it and it'd be an ugly situation? Or do you think he's the type that would peacefully go with him?
That's a good question. Man.
Thanks, Kalo.
I think he'll put up a fight for some reason.
See, I've wondered. I think that too, and I think if he's spiraling and kind of, backed into a corner, I wonder with that kind of aggression and stuff, if it would be a peaceful arrest or if he would, hole up or something. I don't know. We keep it quiet, not contaminate.
Not. Guess we'll see. I mean, I
think that too. Barry's not going to go easy. I tend to think that too. What is that hint? Did they ever say what number 5 was? I read something about that earlier. There was supposed to be a thing on tonight and tell what the number 5 is.
What do you mean number 5?
I guess Profiling Evil had said something on one of their things that to look for a number 5 and to pay attention. What was it? He said Chris said something like, I don't know. I read it. I didn't see it. Pay attention maybe to the fingers or to the hand, or I can't remember what it was I read. There's something about number 5 and to pay attention to number 5.
Where? I don't understand what you mean by that though.
I don't either.
Where? Like when they're searching, or I don't get what?
Yeah, I don't know what in the world he meant by that either. I don't know what the number 5 was.
Let's see if anybody knows. Somebody said yesterday, okay. Wait, no. Wow, I am clicking on it and it's putting a different one up than I click on, but I'm glad that's a good one too.
Think about 5. Yeah, think about 5. And he said something about, 5. I think it was maybe to do with the fingers or the hand. If I'm not mistaken. But
this is what I try to click on because this is Matt Grace. I'm so lost, man. I might have to do tonight after I get off. I might have to just take a nice research on this case because I feel like I'm so lost on this. What do you guys recommend to watch? No, I'm going to watch.
Oh my gosh, there's just
Joe, but I want to watch those interviews too. I want to watch Barry's interview with Lauren. I'm going to rewatch the Morgan interview. Yeah, maybe go on some Facebook groups because I'm actually in some Facebook groups from Suzanne from way back when it first happened, and I just haven't been looking.
Listen to what he has to say. Listen to his responses back to her and what she's asking, and and listen to his tone, that type of thing. Yeah, you definitely need to go and listen to it because
I should have done this, huh? It's a bunch of people are saying it's a Bruce Lee movie, a reference.
I've seen that too, and I've seen something about it being a religious reference. I've seen something about it being about behavior or Barry's behavior. I've seen a bunch of different things. 5 different kind of behaviors.
Somebody said I was just thinking that too. Do you think there's a chance he would kill himself? Like if he was about ready to go to prison, or no, you don't think? Is he too?
Yeah, I think he'd be the type to probably. I think he would probably be the type to force them to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he's not going to go peacefully. I don't think. I mean, that's my first instinct to think that. Like something about him. Yeah, but
I agree. Yeah. I don't know. I hope that it turns out something crazy like that case in Texas. I'm hoping, I hope we're all really, really wrong. And I don't know, something else comes about.
Oh, okay. So Teresa says, he said the 5 steps to solving this case. Remember number 5. So what are the steps then? So we have to go and figure out what the steps are. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. Did I cut you off, Jill? I'm sorry.
No, you didn't, because Barry, and it's 5 letters in Barry. See, I think number 5 is the confession. See, there's I don't know, there's a lot of different things. They were supposed to say it on their, was it a live or their video tonight? I don't know what time it's supposed to come on.
It just ended. People have been talking about it. It ended like, I don't know, like probably like what was like 10, 15 minutes ago, right, guys? If you were watching the chat, I'm pretty sure that's what they said. So when we started, it was still on. I think it was at the end of it.
Kiki said, "Are you feeling okay?" I am, but I am so exhausted. Oh my gosh. I've had a pain in my side, and every time I've coughed or hiccuped, it's just about buckled me over.
Wait, I have a question though. Who is saying this 5 steps? Is it the law enforcement, or what's the point? I mean, it's just somebody that knows.
Profiling evil, I
So this is
believe.
just their theory. They're doing this 5 thing. It's nothing like law enforcement's
I
evidence.
don't have a $5 foot long. Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah,
don't have a
drinking
clue.
coffee. I have to. My
Yeah.
cup from last night, I have to still wash it. It's in the dishwasher, but my new merch, I got a new coffee cup. So
Oh, did you?
somebody asked if I was drinking coffee. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because I took a big sip. Yeah, I was drinking on it last night at my live, but it's in the dishwasher. And I'm waiting. I got Jill, I got and you guys, Zeke a hoodie. I can't wait. It hasn't came yet. It's a merch for my Zeke. It's a little hoodie, and then I got myself a hoodie. How cute is he gonna be?
Are they matching?
No, and
Are
I was
they
talking about this last night. I'm so silly. I wanted to get a matching, and then silly me says, "Oh, I don't want to embarrass him like that." And I'm thinking last night, he's a freaking dog.
Embarrass
I'm an
him.
idiot. It's too late. I didn't get the matching ones. I got him a blue and mine's purple. I wish I would have.
That's
I guess
funny. You don't want to embarrass the dog. You don't want to embarrass him.
I know. I was
You're not worried about yourself. You're worried about the dog being embarrassed.
That's
hilarious.
thought, though. I don't know. I should have. Oh,
That's
well.
so funny.
Maybe
I
I'll
would
get
have definitely
myself a
done
blue one, or I don't know. It'll still be cute though. I'll have a blue one. I'll have a purple. I'll show you when I get it. Is Zelda here? Because I showed
if I don't look directly up at the top of my phone, I'm assuming where the camera is on this new phone, it looks like my eyes are closed in some of the boxes I see where it shows the playback of myself. It looks like my eyes are closed in some of them. I need to, I guess, look up and get the angle a little bit better to where everybody can see me.
Wait, you mean right now? Are you talking about right now? What do you mean the playback?
Like if I look at my computer screen, it looks like my eyes are just about closed or they're barely open. I'm looking at my laptop because I'm having to do this with you on my phone because remember I couldn't get StreamYard to work on my computer on my laptop.
Oh, Zelda's having surgery. I didn't know that. Shoot.
Who?
I asked for Zelda because she got me this Bible. I showed it last night. This Bible. I wanted to show her, but Teresa just said she's having surgery. So
I'm sorry. I hate that. I hate to hear that.
Okay. What is she having surgery on? Maybe I'll go to her channel because she might have it up on her channel. Yeah, your eyes, I don't feel like they look closed, but somebody else just said that too. But we're always very overcritical on ourselves. So
for her back, someone said for her back ?
Because she just had surgery. She's having another surgery. Remember, she just had one like a couple months ago. Remember that big scar on her back?
No, higher. So you're looking up a little bit more. Wait, so look up, hold it up this way.
Fine, I'll show you. While you look at this nice Bible she got me. I'll show you. Zelda. She just surprised me. Got me this nice. It's like leather bound. It's pink.
Oh wow, that's really nice.
I know.
That's really nice.
I love it. Because I don't have a Bible. I was listening to it on YouTube. But yeah, I'm excited. Now I have my own Bible. So Robin, wait, what's Robin saying? You guys are confusing me here. Robin Lane said she's unsubscribing from who? I don't
do what?
I don't know. Somebody keeps asking Robin why is she unsubscribing for somebody, but I don't know who she's talking about.
Wait,
I'm just curious.
I'm being tired. If I look up that way, or if I hold it lower, people can actually see when I'm looking up. They'll know that my eyes are open. I'm just looking up at my laptop. I gotta quit wearing. I think what it is, I'm gonna have to quit wearing eye makeup when I do this.
No, it looks fine. You look fine. What do you mean? I think you look
well because when I'm back at a distance, my eyes look closed. When I come back here, it looks like my eyes are closed.
I don't know. I don't see that, but like that was a good advice to hold it up. That put your camera, but you're holding it, so it's hard. But if you'd had a tripod, maybe have it high so you're looking up, and then your eyes would be more open, right?
Well, next time if I have to do that, I'll put my phone in my light ring so that I can have it held up there where I need it.
Yeah. Hey, Robin, what do you mean? What's become a game? I'm so confused. What's going on? I feel like this has become a game and I don't have time for it. That's all. I don't know. What are you referring to as a game? I mean, I haven't talked about this case in like months, so it's not like, I don't know. This is the first time I've really talked about it in a while, so I'm confused. I don't know, but I'm gonna start
thank you,
catching up on everything, because I would like to keep up with what's going on, but I'm not. Carpe diem, what's up? Did you get my text last night at like 5 a.m, I think? Because I wanted to say something to you last night in the chat and I just got sidetracked. Okay, so anything else? I'm trying to think on some of your videos if I have any more questions. Jill, do you have any other knowledge on this case?
I'm out, and I was wondering if that's what they were talking about, the person that was saying that they were getting tired of it or whatever. I think maybe they're talking about people just discussing it back and forth. I'm wondering if that's it, because there hasn't been much let out, so people have been left to kind of speculate a lot and just apply what they've known from other cases to this. So yeah, I get it that people are probably aggravated and wanting sure information, but that's part of it, It's part of it, and hoping that she's found.
Yeah, it's trying to keep sorry, I stopped in the middle of my thing when I read something. Oh my god.
I was like, where did you go?
No, that's what
zoning off into the camera. I'm like, oh gosh.
Issue with lives. I do that a lot. But because I'll like be talking and then I read a comment and I'm like want to finish reading.
I agree. The dropping of the hints is very, very annoying. It aggravates the crap out of me.
Wait, so people are dropping hints like that's what they're talking about, Jill. That's what she's talking about, I bet. The game. How they're dropping hints like it's a game. That's what I'm guessing. That is right. They shouldn't be doing that. Who's doing that? That's why I'm confused. Who is the one doing it like, number 5 and like these hints? Why are they doing it like that? You're right. I get that.
Profiling evil. I'm not sure.
Why not just give us all the information we need that they have? Why not? Unless if it's
because it's about, I guess,
getting people back. It's like, okay, tomorrow I'll share number 4. Oh, tomorrow I'll share number 3.
That's what it is. Right. It's almost like you get like a preview of the day coming.
I see. Yeah. See, I don't do that with like true crime stuff, because the more important thing is to get anything out there so people could help. So, but well, everybody's different. I don't really watch that channel, but
I'm pretty sure innocent.
I bet.
I have a really, really big, long apology video to make if he's found innocent. Someone asked, what if he's innocent? We talked about that earlier, saying that that's always a huge possibility. Look at the case in Texas with Heidi. What did you say it was? Broussard. And that could always be the case. Who in the world knows? But I don't know. I think that those type situations are very, very rare. They fall into the possibility, not the probability range. You know what I mean? And that doesn't make it fair. So who knows?
Okay, yeah, maybe Dream of Hive. I don't know, because I don't watch them, so I don't know. I'm guessing that's what Robin was talking about. Don't take what I'm saying the wrong way, like that. I think I don't know. Because I don't even know what this 5 thing even is. I just heard about it today. No.
Well, that's true. I never thought about that. Actually, it's a good point.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very true. I never did think about it, to be honest. They could be using that to draw Barry out. It's hard to say what they may know to have a reason to be doing that also, you know?
Trying to think
To be
how that
saying
would,
and doing little
if that would
things.
even work necessarily, but I wish I knew. What are the other 4 then, you guys? What were the first 4? I got it. I do need to catch up. Is it important stuff that, like, is it good hints that these 4 or these 5, like, that it's like that helps you? What? Wait.
Are you there?
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm here. Did you go out?
Yeah, I was watching Web Sleuths because Web Sleuths reports on it, and see, because she'll report on the like what's going on with Lauren Sharf and with profiling evil, so you kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone and don't have to watch 2 separate ones, and can just watch the web. I've been doing. That's been my game plan lately.
Wait, you just cut out. What was the last thing you said?
I just said I was watching Web Sleuths because she was covering like profiling evil, and she was covering what was going on with Lauren Sharf. So I was just watching the Web Sleuth because you know I could watch her and kill 2 birds with 1 stone type thing.
Okay. Oh, I see. So it's 5 rules of evidence. So it's not specifically the evidence for Suzanne. It's just like to teach you.
Oh, okay.
I'm lost in what that 5 is, but I'm starting to learn what you guys are saying now. Okay. So that's okay.
I didn't know.
Like it was the evidence and they're only releasing so much at a time.
Well, see, I didn't know what it was about either, and there were so many different theories on what it was about that, and I had seen no confirmation and didn't know when their live or their video was coming out, so I didn't know. Maybe Barry's.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys. Okay. So, I swear I want to ask you a couple other things from your channel. Hold on. I mean, from what you were talking about in your channel. Hold on a second. There was something that I thought of earlier that I didn't want to interrupt you though.
Go right ahead. Hit me.
I know I gotta say, hold on. I lose these thoughts. Hold on. Shoot. Try to think back on your videos.
They're pretty suspicious of the nephew. Who's suspicious of the nephew, Felicia?
Man, I can't think. Shoot. I know I'm going to remember it as soon as we end.
I swear this was the first time I've ever used this ring light, and I feel like it is singeing my eyeball.
The ring light?
Yes.
Why don't you use it for your videos? You just got it. Is that
I just got it. Okay. This is the first time I've ever used it.
Okay.
I feel like I'm in a tanning bed with my eyes open.
So is there anything else, or
I don't think so. Not until they finish this search, and I guess if law enforcement releases any kind of information, or maybe Andy, I don't know. Andy's been the one that's been releasing things up to this point, it seems like.
Well, no, I mean like even on the past stuff, like some of your thoughts on it. Do you want to share anything else?
No, not that I can really think of, because the more I read, it seems like everybody that's looking into this case, or, you know, reading about it, watching videos and stuff, everybody's pretty much on the same wavelength. I think that they kind of suspect, some more so than others, but people are wanting to, I guess, maybe tread lightly right now where there isn't any hardcore evidence against him. But it's hard not to talk about some of the stuff the man does say and do, and at the times he's doing it and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Just have to wait and see how this turns out.
Okay. So the search is over Tuesday. Is that what this says? Is that what you?
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, Jill, you better just keep me informed when you find out stuff. I'm gonna try to get caught up on some stuff. If I have any questions, I'll be texting you.
Right. Yeah. We'll be in touch. But I appreciate coming on here and talking to everybody. I'm about ready to go hit the sack. I am so
Are you?
exhausted. I have cooked
Oh,
all day and cleaned all day. And then
oh.
I sat down and I'm like, oh, wow, this feels really comfy.
Well, go relax. I'm like
I
wide awake.
am.
I slept in because I was up late, so I slept in. So I'll be up for a while. Oh, I'm gonna get maybe my walls. I'll get them up. See if
That'll be so exciting. I know I saw your text at like what was it, midnight or something, and you said, I'm thinking about going ahead and going live now that the electric's back on. I said, oh no. I knew you'd been up late. I knew I wouldn't hear from you till after like 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Hey, I'm gonna put her link up one more time as we leave. If you guys click on it as you leave and go watch her video, she does like she analyzes Barry's conversation, which gosh, I have to watch that. I think I'm gonna watch that after this. How long is it? You said it's like a
Yeah.
half hour, or how long is it?
Which
The
one?
one with Lauren. The one with Lauren. The phone conversation.
Oh, I think the phone conversation was like a half hour long.
Okay.
She didn't
Okay.
play all of it, it was just certain pieces of it. And
Okay.
but yeah, you'll have to go and listen to that. And also, listen, this is what I think I might be doing. There have been a couple of cold, I guess, cold cases that have been personal to me, and I'm thinking about making a video about them. There was a girl that was murdered 3 streets away from me growing up in Detroit, and it's still unsolved, like, what, 35 years later. So I'm thinking about talking about that case because there's a lot of interesting stuff about that. And the husband was supposedly at work, but I'm trying to figure out. I sent the police department emails trying to find out how he had been, what do you call it? I'm so exhausted. How he'd been cleared, what they did to clear this man, why they were so convinced he was cleared, because it just seems like something close to home. But there was 2 of them, so I want to make a video about them and mention them and see if anybody would be interested in it. That one definitely seems like something to look into. But thanks for having me on, Tiff, and have fun
Yeah,
and
you better come on
have a
again.
good
What?
life.
Yeah. That's kind of scares me though. That Scott Reich. Somebody said that yesterday too. Wow.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, Barry Morphew, if he wants to come and take my little ring light and my laptop, he
I
can
know.
come right on and get it. That's about all he's going to get out of me.
I know that's true. I don't have anything for him to take either. That's so true. But um, all right, guys. Joe, you better come back. Maybe you'll come back again, right? We could chat about anything because you follow all of them. I know that, or most of them.
Definitely,
so
yes.
we could do another one sometime soon.
Will do. Yeah, I'm always around. If you want to holler at me, or if somebody doesn't show up, I'll come and talk to you.
Brassy Rants, thanks. All right. Yeah, you will. Like if you're ever in chat.
I love talking about this stuff. I love it.
Yeah, we could talk about any of the cases that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right.
All right.
We'll get some sleep.
Bye. See you guys. Thanks.
Bye.